Getting laid off can take away more than just your paycheck. If you let it, it can take away your sense of community, a sense of control, and even your identity. I know because the data I'm going to show you, I lived through it myself. We divided our data into two groups. The first, people that have never been laid off. This other group, they've been laid off at least once in their career. The differences are not about their bank account, but it's actually how they feel overall. Let's start with the obvious. For those that have been laid off at least once, they're 17% more likely to say they're living paycheck to paycheck, regardless of their income level. But here's the statistic that matters. If you've been laid off at least once, you are 2x more likely to believe it's going to happen again. So the fear of getting laid off lingers and never leaves. Let's stop with the stats for a minute. In 2008, I actually experienced this. I went from Lisa Miller, Vice President of Innovation, and I still have my card. And in an instant, it was Lisa Miller, comma, blank. And what was interesting is I didn't realize that my identity was so tied up with the comma, whatever fill in the blank was at the end. The badge that I had that had my photo, it actually wasn't just access to the building. It was access to a community that I really missed in the structure of going and seeing the people each and every day. That is what we are seeing in the data today. It is not just about income. Among those that have been laid off, there's a feeling of powerlessness. 49% believe that there is nothing they can do to improve their situation. Think about that. Half of those consumers that have been laid off feel like the game is over. That is feeling a loss of control. If you're watching it and you've experienced being laid off, you know what I'm talking about, and you know that I'm not really exaggerating it. If you've not been laid off, you probably know somebody that has been, and maybe this data can help you understand what maybe they're not able to say out loud. So what's the so what, now what? I know this data has been not so joyful, but the reality of it is layoffs are going to continue, but we cannot let that impact who we are, how we feel, and take away our joy. So I'd encourage you, if you find yourself in this situation, know the data. Know that when you have these feelings, it is normal. But what can you do to regain your joy and have a more positive outlook going forward? One moment in time of getting laid off should not define who you are. If you're enjoying this content, I have a favor to ask. Please make sure, if you're watching this on YouTube, click that subscribe button, or if you see this on LinkedIn, please hit the follow. It really helps us amplify this message of joy, and we've had so much success with it, but we need your help to be able to continue growing and investing in joy. Can I count on your help?